Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Creel, owner of VC Golf and brand ambassador for Pin Seeker, and today we were notified from FlightScope that there was a new version update for the app. Not only the app, but the units themselves. I have access to an X3 and I have access to a just a Mevo Plus. The Mevo Plus and the X3, I've put them together. You can see those videos. They read just alike. Really the only difference is the X3 has a motorized legs. Love that feature. And then also the X3 released today, I'm going to post a separate video on that, has impact location of the club. And today I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the update on the RCT ball. So you can see, you can see the new menu for the FlightScope. I've got it right here. And they have also something called the FlightScope Cloud. I think it's really neat because I'm really big on tracking your progress. And this really allows you can sign up for free. They also have some other packages. You can look on that yourself. Looks like the main difference is how many videos of your swing that you can do. I always think it's a good idea to video the swing and the data and have them correlate. So if you take a swing and you really like the data, well, you can go look back at that swing, see what it looks like. If it's bad swings, you need to know what that is too. So I really think that's great that you can go back and focus on areas of your game that needs improvement, or you can focus on the good parts of your game. Let's go back to the app. And I'm gonna go into full swing. Short indoor, I'm gonna start session. And what you're gonna see up at the top is you can select standard or RCT ball. I'm gonna select RCT ball. Don't select it unless you have an RCT ball. You can see here, it says RCT on it. And this is the Pro V1X. So you can get RCT balls at the Titleist website. They make left dash, Pro V1s, Pro V1Xs. They're awesome. They may make some other versions of the ball that I don't know of, but these are the ones that I use. The ball is great. It increases the accuracy of the unit, at least for TrackMan. I've seen it in Garmin, help the Garmin. And now FlightScope has worked on their algorithms to make it better. RCT ball is awesome. What it has like a metal tape or a metallic tape inside, and it looks like three little lines. It looks like a spider web that goes around the ball. And what happens is this radar, a lot of people think it just reads the dimples. The radar actually penetrates the golf ball. And most golf balls, they come together at a seam, and what it does is it catches the seam in the ball and reads that seam. So I highly recommend the RCT balls. They usually cost about $10 more a dozen. Sometimes they run specials, but it's up to you. If I were playing for, on Pin Seeker like I do, I would definitely use everything to my advantage. So if I hit a good shot, I want it to read a good shot. So I'm getting me an RCT ball, right? So highly recommend it. If you don't have them, put the metallic dot on there. Do not play without that, okay? And I'm gonna move this camera over here and you can follow me here. And I've got both units side by side, and you can see the seam in my floor. And they're at the sides, so I do not want you, remember this, I know I'm going to get comments, okay? We're going to get different readings on launch, path, all these different things, curvature, everything, okay? Because these units are at an angle, because if you notice, if you go back to that clip, if you rewind a little bit, you'll see the camera on the far right of the TrackMan, the far left of the FlightScope. I had to angle them to get them to both read this position, okay? And I may get a misread or two where one picks up and one doesn't in this video. Just gonna go ahead and say it. Because again, I have a small little window to hit in, and I have to get both cameras on it. So they're kind of lined up to a point, like a triangle. All we're focused on is spin rate and total distance. If you have them calibrated right, they're both going to read the same, because you're only going to have one unit down there, right? So you want it right down your target line. Neither one of these are right down my target line, so they're going to appear to get two different shots. But again, we're focused on total distance, or carry distance, carry distance, and the backspin. See how close they are. Let's do it. So here I am, waking my radars. And I'm going to set this pad here. Got a pitch and wedge I'm going to start out with. Probably won't hit driver in this test. Hadn't really warmed up. I'm nearly 40 years old now, so I don't really feel like hurting my back. So I'm gonna stick to the wedge, mid-iron. Let's see how these things do. All right, so all right, perfect. I think I've got these things set right. TrackMan ready, FlightScope ready. Just a little wedge, okay? Y'all didn't tell me. I got it set on lob wedge here. Why would I do that? Pitching wedge. Pitching wedge. All right, now we're ready. Hit it a little fat. That one went fairly straight. FlightScope went a little right. Again, do not worry about that, okay? Don't look at all the numbers. 130.4 carry, 127.5. So we're off 3 yards, 7,200 spin, 7,200 spin. Very close, okay? And that was a miss hit. I usually see with the cleaner you catch a shot, the closer they read. When you miss it a little bit, it may not pick up all the little things the same. Because again, the ball's only flying 10, 11 feet. And it's got to pick up all that bad stuff. All right, there we go. Let's see how this does. 134.6 on FlightScope, 135.6 on the TrackMan. So really close, 7,400 on spin, 7505, 7469. So we're looking at a difference, 30 RPMs. Really, really good, okay? I like that. Let's see if we can get one more. So 134.4, 136, so we're only 1.5 yards off, 78 spin, 78 spin. So really good numbers there, right? So very close, that's with a pitching wedge. Let's just take it a step further. We're gonna go with a 7-iron, okay? All right, cool. So let's do this. That was hit good. So 171.7 carry, 174.3. So we got a couple of yards difference there. 5,400 spin, 5,400 spin. But to do it, let's look at ball speed. So ball speed is 120 with the TrackMan, and we're at 122.6. So it did read it a little bit faster. That's where the extra yardage came from, I imagine. Let's hit one more. And you can see the shot shape's a lot alike. Again, not at the same target because they're lined up crooked. I didn't hit that one as good. Looks like a little fade. So 171.5, 169.8, so 170. So I would say a yard, yard and a half difference. Spin 56, 19, and 56.71 for the FlightScope. So extremely consistent. So I don't know about you guys, or if you've seen these two units compared. I've compared these units before, and the readings have always been pretty darn good. But this RCT, I think, really makes a difference. I highly recommend if you play in any leagues with GS Pro, E6, whatever it may be, TGC 19. If you play Pin Seeker, of course, you got money on the line or you got swag on the line. I would just fork up the extra few bucks, get these RCT balls. I think they're awesome. And again, the unit now has an algorithm built for it. So take advantage, the Mevo Plus and the X3. And you can see how closely they read. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like the content or want to see some extra things, if I didn't answer everything for you quite clearly today, please comment below, okay? Anything you guys want to see in the future, comment. I need ideas. Make sure you like and subscribe. And thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, happy pin seeking.